Back on the Silverado. It's a nice sunny day out. It's 53 degrees. And as much as I'm tempted to put Bondo over that, I found this other hole here. I went and spent the money on the rocker covers. So I'm going to get started on those. So I cut open the rocker, that little tiny hole. And what a mess. I mean, water must be getting in, so I've got to pick all that out with a screwdriver, dry it off, and then treat it. And hopefully the new rocker covers will not just hide it, but keep the moisture out and prevent it from coming back. So as I'm scraping out all that muck that's in there, it's very wet. Now I haven't driven the truck, so the water didn't splash up there. So I'm wondering where all that moisture came from. Has it been trapped in there since we bought the truck? And that would make more sense than it's some kind of, you know, all the rain we're getting, maybe it leaked in or something, but I don't see how it would leak in and get inside the rockers. So, you know, I'm going to let this dry out, and then I'm going to treat the rust and cover it up. I'll move over to the other side. I don't know if you guys can see this, but looks like I just got to trim off some of the ends of each of these rockers, get it to fit just right. There's a little curve there. I want it to sit right over the curve of the original rocker. There's this piece that sticks out on the end. I gotta just, I think, trim that off with the grinding wheel. Should be okay. So I got the rocker trimmed to fit. I popped these holes in there for spot welds or puddle welds. I had my son do it. I'm going to use the Yes Welder 135 that I got from Billy Bondo. We'll see how that goes. I gotta say, those are some of the ugliest welds I've ever seen. Mostly it's my fault. I'm not going to blame my son, because after he did his thing, I came in behind him and tried to cover up some of the blow-through holes. But next step is going to be to get the bottom fastened, and I'm debating whether to use sheet metal screws to push this rocker. You see it's kind of hanging low. Let me take this off. Watch this. This rocker needs to roll all the way up there. So that's what you're dealing with these aftermarket parts that cost practically nothing. There's about an inch gap behind here. So I'd have to jack this up and then either weld it back into place on the old rocker, you know, because it lays on top of the old rocker, or maybe sheet metal screws. And I'm leaning towards sheet metal screws only because, you know, what's the point of trying to weld? Who cares? Nobody's going to see it.